Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 36 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here at Denver Motorsports Park for annual All-Star Showdown. This is a 2.28 mile oval that was recently made by Action Pack Track, so a big shout out to them for making this awesome track here in Denver. And we're about to start the All-Star Showdown as part of All-Star Weekend here at Denver Motorsports Park. On the pole for this race will be the 14 of Johnny Gardner. On his outside will be the 7 of Joshua Saculli. I'm not going to go through every name one by one, but the format for the showdown, we will have 3 6-lap stages with no cautions. You heard that right. We will not have cautions in any of our stages in the All-Star Showdown, just to add a little bit more flair to it. So once they wreck out, well, they're going to have to hope to get back up in the second or third stage. And only the stage winners in each of those stages will move on over to the All-Star race. So it's going to be a total of 20 cars that are going to be in the All-Star race itself. 3 of them advance from the showdown. So again, these are all the drivers that did not win a race in Season 36. So they're vying for 3 spots here to get into the All-Star race. First stage is coming up, and each stage will be 6 laps. So here we go. Again, no cautions on each of these stages, so once they wreck out, and they'll have to wait until the next stage, if there is another stage for them to get back up. So here we go. Green flag's about to wave here, and we're underway in the All-Star Showdown at Denver. Very unique track, by the way. This has a lot of good grooves here. Very circular track, an oval. It's like 2.2 miles. It's a very fast super speedway. The speeds here, they're like restrictor plates. They're capped at 174, it appears, or 175. I think they put the restrictor plates on here in this track. So I thought it would be faster, but I guess they put restrictor plates on this track. So here we go. Johnny Gardner's out in front of the first stage, but look at this. They're going 5 wide for second place. Darn. A little bit of overkill there, but this is the All-Star Showdown. There will be no cautions in any of the stages because there's 6 laps and they're very short, so anything goes apparently. Yeah, this is just for bragging rights. This is just the thing. We always have an all-star race. We always have the best of the best face off for supremacy and bragging rights, of course. It's always fun to see the winners and the non-winners face against each other, scrambling to get in the all-star race. And here comes Priya McShane. Gonna go down low for the lead here. 4 to go in stage 1. The winner of each stage is the only one that advances into the All-Star race. So McShane goes down low and he's got it. He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. I'm right. Well, look at Christian Vargas use the apron. Oh boy. He's going to use the apron to his advantage. Going 4 wide for the lead now. It looks Cassandra Kirker's trying to cut in the middle. We might see a couple wrecks here and there just for them to get into the All-Star race. Look at how exciting this is. Look at this, 4-5 wide. My gosh, this is going to be overkill. I can't imagine what it's going to be like in the final stage of the showdown. 3 laps to go in stage 1. There's still 4 wide now. White Quail is in the lead. Oh man, someone's going to make a mistake here. Oh, there they go. There's the wreck. The 7 goes around. Now Johnny Gardner's hit. Derek Hamill gets spun. No, I'm sorry. That's Nikki Maxwell. I'm sorry. Nikki Maxwell gets spun. Chase Dunbar, Cassandra Kirker, Grayson Acevedo, Sherrod Evans, Ben Goldman. Oh, boy. Wow. I just narrowed down the field for who will advance in stage 1. Just 2 more laps around here at Denver. Remember, there are no cautions in each of the stages here in the showdown. So far, the leader is now Billy Bishop and Raleigh Spurley Tube, and then we have Austin Stitzel and Matthew Mdev. They're the drivers wrecking, so it looks like the wrecked cars are not going to be a factor in the final 2 laps. And now Stitzel is taking the lead, and here we go to the white flag with 1 more lap to go in stage 1. Only the first of 3 stages here in the showdown. Just 1 more lap around stage 1. Here comes Raleigh Spurley Tube down the bottom lane. And the 96 of Giovanni Castillo trying to cut in as well on the apron. This is for the first of 3 spots in the All-Star race. Can Spurley Tube hang on? Now the 21's going to try to fight it. Cody Smart on the apron corner. Can he make the move stick? Looks like he will. He gets a run. Final corner. Robert Smith is going to try too. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the first driver to make it to the All-Star race? And it looks like it's Cody Smart. It is Cody Smart being the first driver in the All-Star race. Incredible. So that's the first stage, folks, and there you see the margin. Cody Smart wins it here in stage 1, and he will be moving on to the All-Star race. So we'll see the 21 car in the All-Star race, and here's the rest of stage 1. The finishing order, second and below, will be, that's where they're gonna start 1 position higher than they finished in stage 1 in stage 2. So Spurley Tube will lead the field to the green in stage 2, and we'll see if he will get the chance to advance over to the All-Star race and join Cody Smart in the race itself. And all the drivers that were retired from the first stage, they'll be back in the second stage for another chance at redemption. So you don't want to miss any of the other stages here in the showdown. We're coming right back. So here we go, folks. Stage 2 here in the showdown. And because Cody Smart made it to the All-Star race in stage 1, by winning stage 1, he will not be running in the rest of the showdown, so he'll wait until the All-Star race to get back in the wheel. So now 22 cars are left to fight for the second spot into the All-Star race. Who will join Cody Smart in the All-Star race? Well, you're about to find out. Another 6-lap caution-free stage is coming up. And Raleigh Spurley Tube, who was runner-up in stage 1, will lead the field to the green. Here we go again. Green flag is out again in stage 2. Every car is still in it, by the way, even if they wrecked in stage 1. That gives everybody a fair shot to redeem themselves and race back in to the All-Star race. Look at the 96 of Giovanni Castillo. He's not waiting. He's trying to find a line. He's trying to find a line to stick. Look at this, a battle between White Quail and Tommy Highsmith. Oh, wow, Matthew Mdev, he got a bad run. Wow, he got a bad run on the apron. He moved in the apron a little bit. In this track, you can pass below the line. Uh-oh, someone spun. Grayson Acevedo. He has wrecked out again. This time, though, he avoids damage, and he avoids hitting the wall from the rear. Well, it's the All-Star Showdown, so you let it all out. There are no cautions to stop them, so Stage 3, hopefully it'll be better for Acevedo because he's not had a good showdown so far after wrecking out the first stage. As I was saying before, this track you can go below the apron. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And the 2-car Matthew Mdev learned the hard way that it didn't work for him. He was dropping in the first lap, and there you see the smoke from that wreck. Oh, Priya McShane very slow. She might have gotten into some contact with Cassandra Kirker. I mean, he must have gotten into some contact with Cassandra Kirker. My bad. Oh no, she. I should say she. I'm sorry. I get confused. I apologize. My apologies. Priya got confused from the Cassandra. Yeah. 4 to go. Johnny Garner in the hot seat right now. He is right now in the lead, and teammate Sharon Evans behind him. But I'm sure there will be no teammates in this showdown, nor in the All-Star race, for that matter. And here comes Sakali. Gonna go down on the low line. The 14 car Johnny Garner is still out in front with 3 to go. Look at the 9 car Robert Smith using that low apron, trying to get as much of the apron as he can to get that run. And by the way, this is where they wrecked out earlier. Lap 4 is when they wrecked last time, so we'll see if they can keep it together this time. Oh man, they're 5 wide again. Here we go. Coming to 2 to go, and now they're starting to wreck out. There they go again. There's the 12 around, 96, 23, 10, and I believe the 2 got hit as well. And Christian Vargas leads with 2 to go. The wreck left him with a big lead, a big gap over second place. Will it be enough though for him to advance to the All-Star race? So here we go. We're coming to the last lap of stage 2. Cars are just getting out, and the 96 up and coming to pit road. There's still some smoke from the wreck. Wonder how that'll affect the final lap going forward. Here we go. White flag. Look at Robert Smith getting the draft from Ryan Quayle. He's trying to get all the draft. But Quayle's going to go for second place. It might help the 00 a little bit. This is a super speedway, so anything can happen. Still trying to get a run. Maybe try to get the advantage of the smoke. Smith's got one chance here. Trying to catch Vargas. Here we go in the final corner. Who's it going to be? Who's going to advance to the All-Star race by winning stage 2? And it looks like Christian Vargas might just be able to hang on and advance over to the All-Star race. And here it comes to the checkers. And it is going to be Christian Vargas winning stage 2 and moving on to the All-Star race. So there you go. There you have it. Christian Vargas will join Cody Smart in the All-Star race. So good job for the 00 car. The wreck really decided who would advance. Vargas had a big lead there. He didn't let go, and he was able to hold off Robert Smith at the end to win stage 2 and move on to the All-Star race. Cody Smart and Christian Vargas will be in the All-Star race, and now the final stage here at Denver. One more spot to give out to the winner of the stage, and we'll see who will win the showdown altogether and advance to the All-Star race. So stick around. We're going to come back with the final stage. Alrighty guys, here we go. The final stage here in the All-Star Showdown. Only one driver will get the last spot into the All-Star race. The 20th and final driver to make his or her way into the All-Star race. Robert Smith, who was second in the last stage, will be the pole setter for the third stage, as Vargas will not be running stage 3 because of course he won stage 2 and he's already in the All-Star race. Same for Cody Smart, who won the first stage of the showdown to lock his spot in the All-Star race. But now here we go. The final stage is green. Alright, here we go. It's going to be a battle between Robert Smith and Wyatt Quayle right now. But there you see Tommy Highsmith joining in the mix. By the way, 300 cars are in this... No, wait. Yeah, 300 cars are in this field. Only the 24, believe it or not, made it from the Hendrick crew into the All-Star race. That was Alex Hawkins. And he won at Darlington to get himself, I believe, no, he won at North Wilkesboro to get himself in the All-Star race. So 300 cars in this showdown. How unusual. One from Wood Brothers that was in the All-Star race, and the other car from the Starcom team. So both Starcom cars are in the All-Star race, as Pichu had already won earlier this season as well to get himself in the All-Star race. So now we'll see if another Hendrick car will join the foray, or will we see an upset. There you see Riley Spurley Tube trying to put that Richard Petty car into the All-Star race. And there you see Anthony Lopez and Cassandra Kirker from small teams trying to make an impact in the top 5. Look at this, 4-5 wide already in the middle. They're wasting no, even though they're in the middle, they're nowhere near the lead. They're still trying to race as hard as possible. All trying to get that one spot, trying to be the one on the bottom lane to make a move and to get the lead and possibly the win in the showdown. Because the winner of this stage will be the last driver in to the All-Star race. Riley Spurley Tube trying to hang on over Cassandra Kirker. And Tommy Highsmith, oh boy, Highsmith using the high line. Can he get to the run? Can he get to Kirker? It looks like he will. Now the racing's getting intense. Coming to 3 to go in the showdown. 3 wide as Highsmith is going to have the advantage. Can he hang on to it though? Anthony Lopez trying to get in the All-Star showdown. All-Star race from the showdown. 3 wide, 4 wide. Here we go. Things are getting tight. Things are getting real tight now. And now Riley Spurley have got a better run up high. Oh boy, here we go. It's going to come down the final 2 laps. We still haven't had a wreck in this stage. And even if there was a wreck, there are no cautions to stop it like the other 2 stages. 2 to go in stage 1, in the final stage in the showdown. Oh boy. Here we go. It's going to get intense. 4 wide. Lopez losing the apron. He's going to try to make a move. Going to try to go right down the apron, trying to hang on the lead. And in this track, it's probably the only... This track, you can go below the apron. There is no yellow line in this track. Matthew Amdev now leading. And here comes Sharon Evans. Coming to the white flag with 1 lap to go in the showdown. Amdev trying to hang on. Oh boy, Smith's getting loose. That might hurt. That might have ended his chances to get in the All-Star race. And Roger Ray has just got taken out. Roger Ray just got taken out. Robert Smith is spinning on the last lap. Wow, wreck in the final lap. Who knew? 3 cars though, but still, some fireworks on the last lap. Here comes Sean Kennedy, trying to win the showdown. Here it comes. It's either Kennedy or Amdev, or maybe Maxwell. Can she make a move? Here it comes. Final corner. Here comes Bishop. Down the final corner. Here we go. It's a race to the checkers. Who's going to be the last one in the All-Star race? The winner is Sean Kennedy. Sean Kennedy is going to be the last driver in the All-Star race. What a finish. Sean Kennedy, the 19 team, is going to be the last driver in the All-Star race. What an incredible finish. What a finish. Wow. And I believe all 4 Joe Gibbs cars are now in the All-Star race. How about that? Richardson and Dylan Kroom had 1 win each. And Nick Sattman in the 18 had 2 wins. Now Sean Kennedy locks himself in by winning the showdown in Stage 3. Congratulations to Sean Kennedy on becoming the showdown winner and moving on to the All-Star race. And I say that because officially Kennedy will be the showdown winner since he won the final stage in terms of the wins in terms of the wins. So in the statistics of wins in the Cup Series, only the final stage winner will be credited as the showdown overall winner. The other two, though, are in the All-Star race regardless. Cody Smart and Christian Vargas. Congrats to them on making it to the All-Star race as well. So congratulations, Sean Kennedy, becoming the last driver in the All-Star race. Coming up next, the All-Star race itself. So stick around because the big All-Star race is coming up here from Denver. Alrighty guys, this is it, the All-Star race from Denver Motorsports Park. We will have 4 stages in the All-Star race. The first 3 are going to run 8 laps each, and there will be cautions included, and if there is a wreck. Stages can end under caution. I thought I might add, so there will be no overtime in those stages. They can end under yellow, and the final stage though will be a 6-lap dash to the finish. No cautions on that one though. However, we will only have 10 drivers in that final stage. Each stage winner will advance over to the final stage to run for bragging rights in the All-Star race, and the other 7 positions will determine on how much points they got in those 3 stages among the remaining 7 drivers. So here we go in the first stage here in the All-Star race, and your pole setter is the 18 of Nick Salmon. On his outside is the 1 car of Cullen Francis. Then we got row 2 with Zachary Fitzwater and the 95 Philip Goldberg. Then row 3 has Max Ferrier and J.D. Jones. The 4th row will have Dylan Kroom and O'Neal Balvin. Row 5 will have Anthony Then and Zachary DeLello. Row 6 will have Pete Chu and Carter Friesen. Row 7 will have Christian Russell and Lauren Martinez. Row 8 will have James Richardson and Alex Hawkins. In row 9 we have Eli Bryden the 13, and the first driver to advance from the showdown, Cody Smart. And running out your field for the All-Star race will be the other 2 drivers that made their way into the All-Star race by winning a stage in the showdown. That was Christian Vargas, the 00, and Sean Kennedy in the number 19. So here we go, cars roll off. First of 3 stages, that'll be 8 laps each, and there will be cautions included, and we can end the stage under caution if it happens. The winner of each stage will automatically move on to the 4th and final stage to join the other 7 drivers that will have to make their way in on points and positions. There's 3 stage winners, and of course the 7 ones that made it on points will race in the final stage, 6 laps with no cautions. So here we go. This is the kickoff the All-Star race, and we're underway with the green flag here from Denver Motorsports Park. Here we go. Four wide in the middle right here is Salmon and Francis. Right now even. Here's Fitzwater. And this is what the fans love to see. The 3 drivers that won more than 1 race so far this season are battling for the lead. Oh boy, look at this. The 20 of Dylan Kroom is joining in as well. And it looks like the first lap's going to go to Nick Salmon. 4 wide for the lead. Now Christian Russell wants to join in the apron. 4 wide as Fitzwater trying to get the advantage. Oh, they're getting really close now. This is the All-Star race. This is where they go all at it. Now here comes Anthony Then down low, and he's going to get the lead now. Nick Salmon up way high, and now they're crashing, and here we go. First big wreck of the All-Star race. Wow. They'll race it back, 6 to go. They might have 1 or 2 more laps to run under green in stage 1. For now, there is a yellow. A big crash in the first stage. Zachary DeLello right in the middle as he got hit by Pichu, and then the chaos happened. Whoa, the 4 car nearly went over the fence. Wow. And another spin with James Richardson. Yikes. Right here, James Richardson was hit. Oh, boy. A lot of contact in that corner, and Anthony then is going to lead the first stage. We'll see how many laps we'll have left after that wreck. Looks like there's going to be 2 more laps left in stage 1. Here we go. To the green again. Skipped a little bit of it, but Anthony then still out in front. This is to advance over to the final stage to be among the 10 drivers to race out for the win. 1 more lap around stage 1. It's Anthony then or Dylan Kroom that's going to make it into the final stage. Philip Goldberg down the bottom lane. This is for 3rd place. We don't know if anyone's going to be able to catch any of these guys here. And Eli Bright's going for 2nd. He might have 1 more push to get that stage win to advance to the final stage. Down the line, here we go. 1 chance for Eli Bright and Anthony then. It's a battle for to see who advances. Here we go. Gonna come down to this. Who's it gonna be? And it looks like it's Eli Bright. How about that? Eli Bright barely beats the 37 to make it to advance to the final stage. Incredible run for the 13. Let's see how close that was. And I think I could tell that Eli Bright just barely made it work and was able to inch out the 37 of the line to advance over to the final stage. 4 1/1000 of a second. How about that? Good job for Eli Bright. And he will move on to the next round, to move on to the 4th and final stage in Denver in the All-Star race, and we'll have stage 2 coming up next. Alrighty guys, we're back here in stage number 2. And there's our winner from the first stage, Eli Bright. Gonna start in the back to allow everyone else to race for one of the 10 spots into the All-Star race, into the final stage, All-Star race. Here we go, pace car to pit road, 8 more laps to run in stage 2. Who's gonna come out on top this time? Here we go. We're going to green flag right now, and we're underway again. Look at Sean Kennedy make his way up to the front. And look at the 11 car of James Richardson. Down the bottom lane. There are no teammates here. Here comes JD Jones. 3-wide battle for the lead on lap 1. Only the first lap of stage 2. They were going 4 wide already. They wrecked, I believe, in lap 2 or 3. We might see another wreck here early on from the way they're racing. Oh, they're getting together, Nick Sam and Sean Kennedy. Oh, boy. Look at them all sandwiched together, and now they're wrecking. The leaders crash. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, boy, they're crashing. It looks like Belvin's going to come out on top. Wow, what a move by the 34. Just about everybody was involved in that wreck, and these 3 made it through unscathed. DeLello, Bright, and Balvin. How about that? And Balvin's going to lead to the yellow. What an interesting twist here. 3 cars survived from that wreck. Now they're going to all fight for the Stage 2 win. Oh boy. Just 2 more laps around Stage 2. We'll see if Balvin, DeLello, Bright, or another surprise driver will make it to the final stage. Oh, and by the way, Bright already won Stage 1, so if he does win Stage 2 or Stage 3, the next highest finisher will actually lock his or her spot into the stage. Oh, look at DeLello. He's working right off the bat. And Lauren Martinez, she's not giving up. And Colin Francis, neither as he. He wants to be in the final 10 drivers in the second stage. DeLello and Richardson battle it out, and here we go to the white flag in Stage 2. DeLello and Balvin battle for the stage to advance. Here we go. One of these two might be coming out on top and might lock his or her spot into the final stage. The one car is trying to help out that 42. Max Ferrier is also trying to make a move for himself. That one car staying in the draft. He might try to help the 42 out a little bit. Look at Max Ferrier go. He's going to get a run. Here he comes. He's got one shot here to get the 42. Cody Smart joining him too. And here we go. Down the line. Ferrier's getting the draft from Smart. Here comes the 22. He's going to pass the 42. And he's going to make it to the All-Star Race final stage. With help from Cody Smart, Max Ferrier locks himself into the final stage of the All-Star Race. He got that boost from the 21 car, was able to come out on top and lock himself into the final stage in the All-Star Race. So Max Ferrier, he'll be joining Eli Bright in the final stage of the All-Star Race. And when we come back, the third stage, and then we will have the final 6-lap caution-free stage, so don't go away. Alrighty guys, it's now time for Stage 3 here at Denver, and we already saw that Eli Bright and Max Ferrier won their stages to advance to the 10-car 6-lap final stage, and now this is the last chance for all the other drivers to lock themselves in the top 10 into the final stage for 6 caution-free laps. But now, green flag is back in the air for another 8-lap dash to see which one of the 8 will move on to the final stage. Francis and Smart battle for the lead here. It's going to be down to the wire. Lauren Martinez trying to get herself into the final stage, and try to get a run on the apron. So far, it's been Cody Smart pulling away a little bit, and Lauren Martinez and Colin Francis battled out second place. There's a 24 car, Alex Hawkins, also joining in the mix in the top 5. And those 2 Chip Ganassi cars are working together, hoping to get a run. Francis trying to lead the way. Maybe he can get his teammate in on points as well. And then once we get to the final stage, there will be no teammates for sure. They're all going to run aggressively, going to let it all out for a shot at bragging rights to be this season's All-Star Race winner. It's gonna be big. And now the 72 leads in the second lap, but it's still very early on. We've seen wrecks happen and they've decided who's in and who's out. We had 2 wrecks earlier today. Every stage had a wreck. Now let's see if they can keep it together this time around and see if they can play it safe. Look at this, Max Ferrier. He doesn't even need to win this stage to advance to the final one. as he won the last stage, but yet he's still getting the lead. And if he were to win this stage again, if Farrier wins, the next highest finisher would get the automatic berth into the final stage. Only 5 laps left in stage 3. For once, they've kept it cool for once without wrecking each other. But there's still 5 more laps around. Still time for anything to happen. Look at Carter Friesen. He's getting the run on the bottom, and he's going to get Farrier right here in the corner. He won't even need drafting help to get to the front. Wow, what a run. Hawkins in the top 3. Here he comes. Look at that. Nice run on the bottom, trying to get a draft from Christian Vargas. Look at Max Farrier go. I mean, it was only a matter of time before Friesen was going to get caught up because he had no drafting partner. Just 5, just 3, just 4 more times around at least. I mean, at most. If we get a caution, the stage would be over, and who's ever out in front of the end of the stage will advance to the final stage with just 10 cars remaining. Lauren Martinez in second place, hoping for a run to get to Farrier. There you see Carter Friesen and the 42 of Zachary DeLello also trying to get good finish here in stage 3 to make it in on points. We have only 3 more laps coming in the stage 3. Oh boy, this is gonna come down to this. Look at that 11 car going way down low. I mean, yeah, he went a little low. Look at the 19 going just as low, trying to follow his teammate. How about that? Christian Vargas, he got a run on the high line. He's in second place. Can he catch the 22 though? And can he hold off the pack though? Yellow were to come out now. If he stays second, he'd be the one to advance over. So it might actually, he might try to be conservative and trying to stay in second and hope for a caution. Because he would be the one advancing automatically if Farrier were to win the stage. Down to the final 2 laps in stage 3. And it's Vargas and Christian Russell in the top 3 to catch up to the 22 of Max Farrier. This might be a battle for advancement here if Farrier were to hang on to win the stage. Remember, he started in the back of the pack and yet he worked his way up. Oh, wow, Russell got a bad run on that corner. And now this is the battle to advance here. We're focusing on this battle now. Look at that, look at that. He's making a comeback. Here he comes. We're coming to the white flag in the final stage. And look at Zachary DeLello gaining real good ground here on the last lap of stage 3. This is for someone to advance over to the final stage. Vargas is second. He'd advance automatically since Farrier already won stage 2. So he's trying to hold off over Christian Vargas for that automatic spot. Vargas isn't sure if he's going to be in on points, so he really needs to let this all out in the last corner. Let's see if he gets a run. He's going to try up high. And he can't quite get there with just one more turn left. Here he comes. Down the final corner, Max Farrier is going to win stage 3, and Christian Vargas is going to lock himself into the All-Star race. I mean, what a night for Max Farrier, winning 2 stages in the All-Star race, and the third one, he started back in the pack, and yet he worked his way up and won stage 3. Yeah, I didn't expect him to win stage 3 because he was in the back. He started in the rear to allow others a chance to advance, but he worked his way up and he won stage 3. Wow. Okay. So now it's gonna be, we'll see if Max Farrier can win the entire All-Star race. Vargas gets in because he's the automatic driver to get in since Farrier won stage 2 already, so the next highest finisher in stage 3 will get the automatic spot. and that is Christian Vargas's. So we're going to see him in the All-Star race with Ferrier and Eli Bright. So anyway, it's time to reveal which other 7 drivers will be racing in the final stage here at Denver. Alrighty guys, now we know the 10 drivers that will be in the final stage of the All-Star race. Of course, we know the winners: Max Ferrier, Eli Bright, and Christian Vargas. And the other drivers that will join them in the final stage are Carter Friesen, Alex Hawkins, Christian Russell, O'Neal Balvin, Philip Goldberg, and Zachary DeLello. And we have one more spot to give out, and it was in a tie between Cody Smart and Lauren Martinez. They were both even in terms of points from those 3 stages. So, to break the tie, the driver that had the best finish in any of the stages will have the final spot into the final stage. Cody Smart's best finish was 2nd, and Lauren Martinez's best finish in any stage was 10th. So because of that, Cody Smart will be the final driver in the All-Star race final stage. So that's your 10 drivers that will be racing in the final 6-lap caution-free stage here in the All-Star race. So without further ado, let's see what these 10 drivers have, and it's all for bragging rights, and we're about to get to stage 4 right now. Here we go, folks, the big final stage here at the All-Star race. 6 laps, no cautions. Max Ferrier starts on the front since he won 2 stages. The other stage winner, Eli Bright, starts on the outside. The rest of the order was determined on points, and we're going green. 6 laps, final stage, winner take all. And again, no cautions, so a wreck happens. That's it. Good start for the 22 car, but will it last though? And the battle for second real tight behind them as Friesen and Vargas battle with Balvin. By the way, both front row teammates. And I wonder if they're going to help each other out or they're going to battle it out for the win. Oh, look at Vargas. He got a run on the high lane. Here he comes. Got a good run up high. Can he make it stick? And it looks like Ferrier might have the preferred line down the straightaway. This is 6 laps, caution free. They're going all out, all for bragging rights. Look at this. Vargas still trying to maintain the high line. He has no draft though, but here comes Goldberg down the bottom lane. Can he make it work? 95 car goes down low. Can he do it? Carter Friesen down low on the bottom line. Here we go, 4 to go. It looks like Goldberg's going to make the pass. And Carter Friesen trying to join him as well. 3 wide. He's going down the apron to make the move. Friesen trying to stick. 3 wide battle now. Might be 4 wide if O'Neal Balvin has a chance. Oh, it's going to be 4 wide now. Here we go. Oh, Max Ferrier to back off on the high line. He doesn't want to wreck. Only 6 laps this says. We're coming to 3 to go, but obviously doesn't want to wreck to stay in contention. He's won 2 stages in this race. He obviously does not want to let this slip away. 3 to go. Max Ferrier looking to win both the Daytona 500 and the All-Star race in the same season. Wouldn't that be something special for the rookie? Very first season the Cup Series, and he's showing what he's got. Look at the run on the high line. He got the draft from Friesen. So Carter Friesen was able to help him in the draft, but will Carter have a move of his own? Here comes Goldberg into the 3rd position. And Brian in 4th trying to hang on. Here comes Christian Russell. Great run for him in the All-Star race as a rookie in the top 5. Great to see. Two rookies, I believe, battling in the All-Star race. 2 laps to go for Max Ferrier. This has been his All-Star race. I mean, he's won 2 stages already and looks to win the big one. But he has to hold off against Carter Friesen with 2 more laps left. He's got a little bit of a big lead, but will it last into the final lap into the checkers? Goldberg 3rd place, trying to get anything he's got. Here we go, no holding back now. Coming to the white flag with 1 more lap to go in this All-Star race. Someone's going to go home with bragging rights in this All-Star race. And here we go, white flag is out. Look at DeLello on the apron for 2nd place. 4 wide for 2nd. Hawkins joining in too. Could be good news for the 22. That might be what he just needed. Ooh, Vargas looking to slip low. Will Hawkins get the draft from Goldberg and trying to overtake the 22 on the final turn? He's coming. He is going to try to march down to 22. Final corner. Goldberg trying to go on the low line for a last-ditch effort. Here they come to the checkered flag. Max Ferrier. He's going to win the Daytona 500 in the All-Star race in the same season. Max Ferrier has won the All-Star race in season 36. Able to hold off Alex Hawkins at the end. What an incredible performance for that 22 team, winning 3 of 4 stages to capture the All-Star race win. What a run. He won the Daytona 500 to kick off the season, and now he's won the All-Star race. And he was very close to win the Coca-Cola 600 too. So this guy has a very promising future ahead of him. We might even see him go deep in the playoffs. So, well, we'll see. But Max Ferrier, we do know he is an All-Star race winner. So congrats to him on achieving the All-Star race win in that 22 car. It was just dominant almost throughout the weekend. I mean, this was his weekend to dominate. He got it, and he is now an All-Star race winner. Congratulations to him on achieving the All-Star race win. So we hope you enjoyed All-Star Weekend here from Denver Motorsports Park. The World Tour is coming up from Calder Park next time, and that's going to be a fun one to see to kick off World Tour 36. So you don't want to miss that. And of course, Pikachu and Eevee series we'll finally be starting those 2 series very soon. Don't worry, those 2 series will be starting up very soon. And until then, we will see you guys next time, and we'll see you in Australia for the World Tour opener at Calder Park. See you next time.